Hey guys, Rami here, and this is your second stimulus check update and stimulus package update for Friday, June 5th. Happy Friday, everybody. So first thing I want to cover is the unemployment poll I did yesterday. The results there are pretty interesting and shows how divided people are about this topic. And speaking about divide, within 24 hours, we got two very interesting and opposite unemployment numbers that may affect the chances of a second stimulus package and a second stimulus check significantly, at least in my opinion. So let's talk about all these important updates as soon as you hit the like button on the video, and please subscribe to the channel if you haven't already so I can update you on everything regarding the second stimulus check and more money and finance news. So let's go over the poll results first. I asked in regard to the additional $600 per week federal unemployment benefit. Should it extend to the end of the year at $600 or extend to the end of the year at $250 or $300 or end on July 31st? About 850 people voted, and to my surprise, the biggest numbers were on the extreme sides. 55% said they want to extend the full $600 benefit, and 28% said they want it to end on July 31st. And only 17% said to extend it at the $300 level. So people are either for it or completely against it. For some reason, I thought that the middle ground would get more votes. But anyway, thank you for those of you who voted to give me some perspective on what you guys think about this specific issue. But now let's talk about the perspective of those who are actually going to vote on this, people in the Senate. Yesterday, the numbers for unemployment were released, and it showed that 1.9 million additional people filed for unemployment. So it was clear that the trend was going down from the peak of the 6.6 million people filing for unemployment, but it was also clear that the total number was still increasing significantly. And as a result, we see that thehill.com posting an article saying that faced with staggering unemployment numbers that are likely to remain elevated through the election, Senate Republicans are revising their position on ending a federal increase of state unemployment benefits after July. And projections of unemployment rate going as high as 20 or 25%, making it more of a reason for senators that are backtracking on wanting to end this unemployment benefit and instead extend it past July. Many senators, including Mitt Romney and others, supported the idea of extending unemployment benefits past July, but they all said that it needs to be revised so that it is a lesser amount, or at least not exceeding what the person was making before they went on unemployment, which all makes sense. But I think the most surprising one is Senator Lindsey Graham, who was one of the biggest critics of the $600 weekly boost to unemployment benefit, and saying over our dead bodies it will be extended, to now on Wednesday saying he supports providing federal benefits to people accepting unemployment benefits past July. That's a huge change. So as a lot of talk is going on around this unemployment benefit, the idea of the $450 back to work bonus is still on the table and discussed. And also pay raise to essential workers is being discussed. I think at this point we all know how unfair it's been for people on unemployment making more than what they were making when they were working, and also making more than some essential people who have been working throughout this whole time, ever since this whole thing started. So I just want to be clear on two things. I understand that a lot of people who filed for unemployment, this is their first time ever to file for unemployment, and it's not like they're lazy or don't want to go back to work. This is not by choice, and it's not like they were doing something illegal. They're getting what they're entitled to, and they're not doing something illegal or unethical. Of course, there could be some bad apples out there that are taking advantage of this, but that's the nature of these things. The other thing also that I want to make clear is that I want to say thank you to all the essential workers, of course, the doctors, nurses, grocery store workers, delivery workers, postal service, truck drivers, janitors, just everyone who has been working this whole time, who has been keeping America running pretty much. Thank you so much. You are not forgotten. And I really hope that Congress reaches an agreement to compensate you for your hard work during this crazy time. Now, let's talk quickly about some good news, but that may have a negative effect when it comes to the next stimulus package and the second round of stimulus check. So just a day after senators thinking unemployment going to be horrible and we need to help people. A report comes out today with a surprise. We added 2.5 million jobs in May, and unemployment dropped to 13.3% as businesses begin to reopen, according to data released by the Labor Department. So unemployment rate fell from 14.7% to 13.3%. It's a huge surprise and a complete shock to everything economists predicted. The May jobs report showed one of the largest one-month spikes in hiring in US history. So yes, this is great news that people are going back to work and businesses are opening, but what does this mean for additional stimulus? This wait and see approach that Congress is taking might be working in their favor, if you want to call it that, because as more states start to open and more industries open up, like construction and some restaurants and even some hotels, and even more flights. I mean, airlines announced that they'll start flying to more places as soon as July, I think, and the airline stocks soared more than 40% yesterday and another 20% today. Just insane. I mean, Hertz, the car rental company that filed bankruptcy like 2 weeks ago, the stock is up 100% today. Crazy times right now, guys. So now that everything is pointing at a recovery, I don't know how this will serve in talks about another stimulus package and another stimulus check. We just have to follow closely how Congress is reacting to all of this and see what they have to say. And that's more of a reason for you to subscribe so you can get all the information easily and quickly, and also to stay up to date to all this new information that's changing every single day. One last thing I want to mention is for those of you who are on SSI or in Social Security, Congress have not forgotten you in the talks about the next stimulus package. They know that price of food and other things have gone up, and employment benefits, the unemployment benefits and the back to work bonuses will not affect you. So they're discussing ways to help those on Social Security and SSI benefits as well. So what do you guys think about all of this? Is the economy going to recover quickly, or is this just a quick bounce before hitting rock bottom again, like some people are predicting? What is going on? It's very confusing times right now, and I'm sure this also confuses the politicians who are thinking about spending trillions of dollars and whether it will be needed or not. It is a hard decision to make. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Please hit the like button, subscribe if you haven't already, and click that notifications bell. And don't forget to get your free stock from Robinhood and 2 free stocks from Webull, with one of them potentially worth $1,400 when you deposit only $100. Links are in the description below. Thank you so much for watching. Please stay safe, stay healthy, and I'll see you in the next video.